Hello, 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 and thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are here to do our weekly forecast for January 17th through the 23rd, 2022. Now we're going to be using a Geomantic shield spread. I also offer Geomancy readings if you would like a more personal and in-depth reading for yourself. I have a few announcements to make, so we will be breaking to commercial and we will be right back.
Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Mademoiselle Lina, and you can find me online at www.conjureknits.com. I would like to say thank you for viewing my video, and if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and click on the little bell so that you'll receive notifications of when I go live or upload new videos. I do try to stay pretty busy here on my channel. I do all 12 zodiac signs for the monthly tarot scopes. On Sundays, we have Conjure Crew with myself, Mambo Tanya, and the Black Bonnet Witch. On Mondays, I upload the weekly forecast. Every day, I do a card of the day reveal. On Wednesdays, we have the virtual book club. We are currently reading the Sword of Truth series by Terry Goodkind. It has been so much fun following Richard and Kaylin on their adventures, so you are definitely going to want to join us for that. I also pop on from time to time and do free readings, so make sure you get my notifications by clicking that little bell. Oh, and by the way, did you know that you can get your monthly tarot scope up to 2 weeks before the general public? Oh yes, check out my Patreon for details. I will drop a link in the description box below. Alright, I feel that I have rambled on long enough. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get back to the video.
And welcome back. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we are going to roll the dice and get our mothers so that we can fill out the rest of the chart. Once that is completed, we'll go back over everything and find out what's going on this week. All right, I'm excited to get started. Can you tell? All right, Spirit, January 17th through the 23rd. 17th through the 23rd, Spirit. 17th through the 23rd. Okay. Ooh, all right. Okay. All right, now that we've got our mothers, we can put the dice aside and we will get our daughters. next we have our nieces. Okay. So we have our chart here. Now we're going to go back over each house. We're going to start in house number 1, which is the house of the self. Now in this house, I didn't write that very nice, so let me go ahead and just... We have the figure of Via. Now Via is about change. It's about movement, change in all forms, and this is about you. And so it looks like you're either in the process of going through a major change in your life, or you are working on getting to it. You know what I mean? It's like you know you need to change, you're trying to change, and then others of you are well on your way with change. This is change in all aspects. Because see here, one single dot is active, and the 2 dots or the line is passive. So you've got here fire, air, water, and earth, all active. You've got a lot of change going on, whether that is with your attitude, with your outward appearance, with, you know, just in general, you've got change going on. A lot of change. You're going through some major change right now. So let me just write Via. Okay, and next in our money house, we have Fortuna Minor. Now, Fortuna Minor does not mean that you're losing your money. You're still getting money, but it's like it comes in one hand and goes out the other. It's Fortuna Minor is about swiftness. It goes fast. You're gonna get the money and you're gonna spend the money. So the money's coming in, the money's going out. It exchanges very fast in a very swift motion. So that's something that you really need to think about and work on this week, because we need to, you know, plan for the future and make a budget. Make a budget. And if you don't have enough money, then it's just not the right time to buy whatever it is that you wanted to buy. All right, and our next house is our immediate surroundings. It is also about, our siblings, of course, our neighbors, our little community. This could also be with the internet these days. It could be your little tribe online, your little clique, your little group, whatever you want to call it. But and it's less than 200 miles, but I get it. The way things are now, you know, you can be best friends with somebody who lives halfway across the country, but you talk to each other constantly every day. They're in your little group on Facebook, that, you know, your Instagram pals, whatever, but they are that people that you surround yourself with, your immediate surroundings. Okay, this is also about taking a short trip, less than 200 miles. And we got, in this one, we got populace. Now, populace is a couple of different things. Populace is a lot of people, a huge population, if you will. But it's also about stability. So, stability, and it's kind of conflictive to me, because it also means that what's going on in your immediate surroundings is being affected by outside forces, because Populus is also about energy from outside forces. So your tribe, you've got a lot of people in your tribe, you've got a lot of help from your community and neighborhood. Stability is here. That's good. The thing I worry about here is, getting caught up in what everyone else is doing. Don't let other people make all of your decisions for you. You do need to make some decisions on your own. And it may be, you maybe have gotten into a group online or a clique online, and you're kind of just going along with whatever they say. So watch for that. Be independent, be a part of the group, but stand out on your own. What I'm saying is, you can still be part of the group and stand on your own 2 feet and have your own thoughts and beliefs. All right. And as far as taking day trips, I'm not so sure what I think about that, to be honest, because I think that I'm very biased, and with me being biased, I think that I will affect the message, and I don't want to do that. Okay. All right, next we have the house of property, which would be like your actual house. This could also be about your father, and it can be about moving. So say if you want to move to a new house or get a new apartment, things like that. And we have the dragon's head. So let me go ahead and write that here, dragon's head. And the dragon's head is about new beginnings. So if you've been looking for a house, if you have been looking for an apartment, if you have been looking for your biological father, this is a new beginning here. Okay, so that's a very good sign. So as far as moving, I would say you're going to have some luck with that this week, because I do see new beginnings here in your 4th house. Now, over in our 5th house, which I tend to refer to as the house of pleasure, a lot of times that's what it's talking about, but it also does refer to like sexuality, parties. They do put pregnancy and children in this house as well. Love affairs, like not a relationship, but kind of like more like an affair or one night stand. But we have in this house, once again, we have Fortuna Minor, which is about swiftness. It comes fast and it leaves fast. So yeah, don't expect any commitments from any of the pleasure that you have this week, because it's like an in and out thing. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Don't even bother to get their number. All right, and next in house 6, this is about like people in service, could be employees if you run a business, pets. It's also about illnesses, things like that. And in this house we have poor, Now, poor is a sudden change. You see how all of a sudden it's like drop, boom. You've got like almost like an arrow here, just saying whoosh. Okay, so we've got sudden change. So if someone either yourself or someone close to you is sick, this is a very good thing because there's a sudden change. Now that sudden change could go either way. Poor is not a really bad sign or a bad figure, so I'm not, I can't give that in a general reading. Some people's health is really going to go down the tubes, while other people whose health is already really bad will make a sudden turnaround for the better. Okay? But there's a sudden change. And with it, pets, it could be the loss of a pet, or it could be adopting a new pet. But things that are done rashly, very rashly. There's a lot of energy here with that one. All right? And next we have our 7th house. Now this is the one that I refer a lot to for my romantic readings. It's about partners, contracts, could be about some conflict, depending on the question that you're asking. And like I said, this is a general reading here. If you would like a more personal and detailed reading, we can do that. I'll drop the link in the description box below. But in our house of romance and our partner house, we have Carcer. Now, Carcer is generally feeling like you're in prison. You're stuck. There's something, I was going to say something going on, but it's actually like something's not going on. Not a lot of progress is being made here. It's like there's a lot of restrictions, delays. If you're wanting someone to make a move, it's not going to be this week. Okay, there's a lot of delays and restriction here. Same thing over here in the 8th house, which is about death, ghosts, cycles, things like that. When I say cycles, I mean, like you go through different cycles in your life. Like a book has chapters. They tell you to close one chapter so you can start the next chapter of your life. Well, it seems here that there's some things that are stuck here. So you've got things holding you back in your romance house and things holding you back in your life cycles house. Also, with it being ghosts and deaths and magic, this would be the house of like ancestors. So are your ancestors being blocked for some reason? Are you paying them service? Do you have an ancestor altar set up? If not, do that. All you need is a white candle and a glass of water. It does not have to be elaborate. It can be if you want it to be, but it does not have to be. A white candle and a glass of water. You could get a tea light and a glass of water and talk to your ancestors. Build that relationship. Break this bind here, because that's not good. We don't want to be stuck. Also, it could be some people are being stuck and imprisoned and are experiencing their delays in their house of partners because there's something in their past that they have not let go of. And until they let go of whatever it is in this past cycle, they cannot proceed to the next. And that's maybe what we holding them back in this partnership over here. Think about that. All right. So next we're going to go down here to our house number 9, which is about spirituality, divination. It could also be about journeys over 200 miles. It could be about college. It could be about dreams, higher education, retirement for long-term planning, and we got Fortuna Major here. And this is really good. Really good. Fortuna Major is power. Okay? It is inner strength, great fortune. It is kind of a difficult path, but it unfolds naturally. Just let the process happen, because you've got really good things here. So, if for some reason you are wanting to take a long trip over 200 miles, it's saying things will go well for you. If you do that, being my biased self, I will say please be very careful. Wear your mask and try not to be in a group of people and put yourself in a place where your health may be jeopardized. All right, we're going to move over to house number 10. Now, this is the house of career, reputation, also about your mother. And this is very, very, wow, okay, I just noticed this. Earlier, I mentioned that you may be looking for your biological father and there would be new beginnings. Well, now here in the house of the mother, we have the same thing. The dragon's head, new beginnings. All right, also, if you're wanting to make a career move, it's time for a new beginning. Okay, if you've been looking for that job, you're going to get that new beginning. You may be getting a call back that you've been waiting on since before the holidays. They're finally getting back around to calling people. Okay, your reputation. If you're wanting to reinvent yourself, now would be the time to do that. All right, now we're going to move over to house 11. This is where our friends, the people that you can call and they're there for you. They're your support system. This is about your hopes and wishes. This could also be about a question that you ain't necessarily wanting to ask anybody, but you kind of, what's your real question? What's your real question? All right, and here we have Tristitia. All right, and Tristitia is about sorrow. So are you feeling like your friend, you have nobody to help you? Are you maybe in the headspace of you have to do everything for yourself? Do you feel like you're not ever gonna get your hopes and dreams? It's just not for you in this lifetime. All these. This is Debbie Downer right here with Tristitia. It's all about sorrow, and I feel like what Spirit is telling me is that it's putting yourself down, saying that you don't deserve this, or you're talking it down. Please don't do that. Don't put the negativity out into the universe, because you know good and well that what you put out is what you're going to get back. Okay, so no. We want to turn that around. Okay, let's not put ourselves down. Let's not think that we don't deserve something. Let's not play it off like we don't want it, because the unspoken thing is we feel like maybe we don't deserve it because we're not good enough. No, ma'am. No, sir. No. Okay, don't do that. God made everyone perfect just the way they are, okay? And we were made in God's image. So we deserve the very best of everything. So never give up trying, and don't get down on yourself. All right, I'm preaching. Let's go on over to house number 12. This is the house of restrictions, debt, and secrets. Once again, we got populous. Let's make sure I wrote that down. Populous, which this is, once again, it's about stability. It's about, outside influence, things like that. And with this being in the house of restrictions, debts, and secrets, with it being stable, I don't see those debts and those secrets going away anytime this week. All right. We started off the week. We're starting off the week really, really, really wanting to make a change. We want to be that better person. We're going for it. Things are looking good. All right. And but there is some self-doubt, and it shows it here again in the first witness. Now this is the past and this is the future. So in the past, with the first witness, you have Rubius. Now Rubius is like, well, let me draw you a little figure here. I do not draw very good, so y'all just bear with me. What's that look like? It's an upside down wine goblet. Okay, well, yeah, if you're pouring your wine out and it's upside down, you know, it's not a good feeling. All right? I know that, you know, it's like, I feel like it's you're pouring out everything that you had in your cup. All right, and when we go over here to the future, same thing over here. You got Tristitia. Once again, you have this, what's this right here? This downward pointing arrow. So I see that a lot of people here this week, I don't know what it is going on. Okay, there's a lot of sorrow, a lot of self-doubt. All right, but you know what? You've got what it takes to push through that, because here the judge's final answer is acquisitio. And acquisitio is about gain. It is success, profit. Everything you want is right within your reach. You just have to reach out and take it. Get rid of all of the sorrowful stuff. Yeah, we don't need that shit. There. Remember, like I said, you are perfect exactly the way you are. And change is a good thing. So you start off good. You end up good. But a lot of this here in the middle, don't let that shit get to you, okay? Keep bucking on through. You've got two places over here where you're feeling stuck. You're not letting go of the past. You can't move forward until you let go of the past. Let go of that past, and I guarantee you that your house of romance and partnerships is going to bust wide open. All right? So let's see if we can get a little bit more information here. These geomancy readings have a lot in them. They really do. Okay. So here we have a lot of change going on. It looks like yeah. Okay, so this one is about you. You're wanting to make a change. You've got a lot going on. You're wanting to move forward, move forward, move forward. Things are good. Things look stable. But over here you have Fortuna Minor. So when you got this really good stability feeling thing going on here and things are going good, it's almost like you self-sabotage yourself because it disappears real fast. Okay. Yeah, no. All right, and then over here, with whatever situation that you're thinking of at the moment, You've got a lot of people surrounding you. You've got a lot of support. You're moving towards something new, whether that be your career. It could be finding your father. It could be finding your mother, because this is both the father and the mother here with new beginnings. Like I said, it could be just reinventing yourself. But it looks like you had a lot of people, and I feel like they were like people you kind of followed rather than led, and you let a lot of other people influence your thinking and your decision making. But it's time for a new beginning, okay? You're walking towards the door. That's good. All right, and over here in our environment, our family, our support, it looks like in the beginning we had, we were able to ask for support, and it would come fast. We would get it, no problem. All right, but as of lately, and how it will be in the future, is that support level is going down. And I feel like that's too, because going back to the getting down on yourself and all this stuff, is that you don't want to ask other people for help. Okay? It's okay to ask for help. Some people actually really enjoy helping others. Okay, and as far as people, wow, okay, the people in the situation, you got a lot of stuck things going on here. And it's coming from outside influence. And I feel like it's still let go of whatever this is in your past, because until you do, you're going to be stuck in your romance. You're letting other people affect your happiness. Get out of this cycle. It's time to move on. Let's go. Let's get some things done. But like I said, you start off wanting to make a change, and you end up really good with this success, profit, and gain. Everything you want is within your reach. It's just that you got some work to do. All right? Let go whatever that is, because that's a major block for you, a major delay. Don't put yourself down, and don't be afraid to ask for help. And congratulations on your new job or promotion. That's really good. And also on that new house or apartment. There's a lot of good stuff this week. All right, so thank you again for giving me the opportunity to do your weekly forecast. If you like what you saw, be sure to try a geomancy reading for yourself. And don't forget to share my video. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.